Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss a new chapter from your Science Olympiad syllabus. The name of the chapter is Weather, Climate and Adaptation of Animals to Climate. This is our sixth session of your Science Olympiad examination. I hope already all of you have gone through the last 5 sessions from these chapters, and this video I hope already helped you a lot for better understanding for each and every chapter, for better preparation of yourself. So next, in today's class we are going to discuss a new chapter. The first question is, consider the following statements and select the option which correctly identifies true and false one. The first statement is, rainfall is measured with the help of hygrometer. Next, thick layer of subcutaneous fat, thick skin and a dense feather cover in penguins protect them from severe cold weather. Next, polar bears have large ears that help them in the conversion of heat. Last, as we move higher up from sea level, temperature becomes lower. So for question number 1, which is the correct answer? For question number 1, which is the correct answer? Option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Why? Because the first statement is false. Okay. Second statement is true. Third statement is false. And the last statement is the true. Okay. Next, question number 2. Which of the following adaptations of polar bear are not meant for hunting prey and getting protection from predators? Next, the first statement, white color of the fur. Second, huge teeth. Third, white and large paws. Fourth, two thick layers of the fur. And the last, sharp claws on each foot. For question number 2, which one is the correct answer? Option B is the correct answer. The 3 and 4 only. The two thick layers of the fur and sharp claws on each foot. For question number 3, which of the following adaptations are shown by camel? First statement, they possess blubber to insulate body. Statement 2, they drink very small quantity of water. Statement 3, they excrete very concentrated urine. Statement 4, they have large pads on the feet and a hump that stores food. So for question number 3, which is the correct answer? Option A is the correct answer. The 2 and 4 only. Okay. For question number 4, match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option from the codes given below. That column 1 is wind speed, kangaroo rat, air pressure, lion-tailed macaque. Column 2, tropical rainforest, anemometer, hot and dry climate and barometer. So for question number 4, which is the correct answer? That the A for 2, wind speed is measured by anemometer. Then B for 3, kangaroo rat for hot and dry climate. C for 4, air pressure for barometer. And D to 1, lion-tailed macaque to the tropical rainforest. Question number 5. Identify animals X and Y in the given figure and select the incorrect statements regarding them. Statement 1, X possesses streamlined body and webbed feet. Option 2, both are good swimmers. Option 3, Y has thick layers of fur and a thick layer of fat under its skin. while X has a thick layer of subcutaneous fat and a dense feather covered on his body. 4. White color of the skin in both X and Y help in better heat retention. And 5. Y has very strong sense of smell. So, which is the correct answer? For question number 5, which is the correct answer? Option D is the correct answer. Okay, so one thing actually I have done for question number 3, the option will be A. Okay, for question number 3, option will be A. Okay, by mistake I have written here. Okay, for question number 6, refer to the given adaptation of animals. The first statement is beautiful colored feathers, 2 long tail, 3 thick fur, next subcutaneous fat, next sticky pads on feet, next long beaks, next large ears, next small sized ears. So which of the given adaptations of animals are for rainforest and polar regions respectively? For question number 6, option A is the correct answer. For question number 6, option A is the correct answer. Question number 7. Rita categorized different animals on the basis of their habitat. She made 3 groups of 3 animals each. By mistake, she put one wrong member in each group. Identify it and select the correct option. That group 1, penguin, musk ox, kangaroo rat. Group 2, rattlesnake, fennec fox, reindeer. Group 3, toucan, macaque, camel. So which is the correct answer for question number 7? For question number 7, option B is the correct answer. That kangaroo rat of group 1 should be interchanged with reindeer of the group 2. Next question. For question number 8, which of the following statement is incorrect? Statement 1, the days are shorter near the equator. Option B, places located near sea have moderate climate. Option C, the amount of water vapor present in air is called the humidity. And option D, both B and C. So for question number 8, which is the correct answer? Option A is the correct answer. The days are shorter near the equator. Question number 9. Refer to given figures showing different temperature zones of the earth and select the correct statement. Statement A, label parts P and U are the torrid zones. Option B, label parts Q and T are temperate zones. Option C, label parts R and S are frigid zones. And the last one is the none of this. For question number 9, which is the correct answer? Option B is the correct answer. That there are actually the label part Q and T. The label part Q and T is the temperate zone. There are mainly 3 temperate zones throughout the world based on the difference in their climate. Okay, so in the given figure, P and U is actually frigid zone, the pole area, North Pole, South Pole. Q and T are temperate zones, and R and S are torrid zone. Okay, they're near the equator. Torrid zone means the just near the equator. Next question. Question number 10. Read the following statements carefully and select the option which correctly identifies true and false ones. First one, the seasonal movement of a complete population of an animal from one area to another is termed as migration. Option 2, heavy and solid bones help penguins to dive underwater for food. Option 3, toucans have 4 toes in each leg, 2 in front and 2 at the back. And option 4, the sun rays becomes more slanting as the latitude of place decreases. So for question number 10, option C is the correct answer. For question number 10, option C is the correct answer. That statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true, statement 3 is true, and statement 4 is false. Question number 11. Select the incorrect match. The stick insect doing mimicry for their protection, snail aestivation, polar bear hibernation, lion tail macaque mimicry. So for question number 11, incorrect match is the lion tail macaque doing mimicry, because the mimicry is what is the basic definition of mimicry? The basic definition of mimicry that it's actually the resemblance of one species with another in order to obtain advantage, that it actually the species actually use these kinds of things in the prey predator relationship, especially against the predation. The lion tail macaque does not exhibit mimicry. Question number 12. That read the following statements. The first statement is red-eyed tree frog has developed sticky pads on its feet. Option 2, at the poles there is 6 months of day and 6 months of night. Option 3, the day-to-day conditions of the atmosphere at a place with regard to factors like temperature, humidity, rainfall, speed and direction of wind, etc. is called the climate of that place. Option 4, seals have a thick deposition of fat called blubber that protects them from the cold. So which of these statements are correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 1, 3 and 4 only, option C 1, 2 and 4 only, option D 1, 2, 3 and 4 only. For question number 12, which is the correct answer? 12C. Okay. 13. The organism in the given figure has a flattened body shape. These characteristics helps the organism to the option A, survive for a long period without food. Option B, fly in the air. Option C, camouflage itself. Option D, crawl between crevices and spaces easily. For question number 13, which is the correct answer? Option D is the correct answer. Crawl between crevices and spaces easily. Question number 14. The figure shows an instrument which is used to measure earthquake, rainfall, wind speed, relative humidity. For question number 14, which is the correct answer? That the rainfall. This figure shows a rain gauge. The instrument name is rain gauge. Okay. So this instrument is used to measure the amount of rainfall over a set period of time. Question number 15. Read the following statements that in India rain is mainly brought by two kinds of humidity laden winds dash and dash. Option B, scientists who study and predict weather are known as dash. C, the climate in Kerala is dash and dash. Select the option which correctly fills the blanks in any two of these statements. For question number 15, which is the correct answer? Option B is the correct answer. That southwest monsoon, northeast monsoon and meteorologist and hot and wet. Okay. Let's discuss some hot question. The first question from this section, that question number 16, that the lizard is well adapted to live in human dwelling, which function of its adaptations is incorrectly described. That adaptation is the long sticky tongue, long narrow and flat body, sticky pads on the underside of the feet, tail that can drop off and wriggles for a while. Function to catch fast moving prey, to crawl between narrow crevices and spaces easily, to walk on walls and ceilings without falling, to attract mates for reproduction. For question number 16, which is the correct answer? That option D. That option D. Because lizard get captured by the tail actually. That side of the tail which are able to flee. The detached tail, when this tail become detached, then it actually continues to wriggle for some time, creating a some deceptive, some different kinds of the sense organs of continued struggle and distracting the predator's attention from the fleeing prey animal, so that this lizard can partially regenerate its tail over a period of weeks. So thus it is a self-defense mechanism to elude a predator's grasp and not to attract mates for the reproduction. Question number 17. Consider the following statements each with one or two blanks. The first option is camel skin does not possess dash glands. Option 2. The Siberian crane migrates from Russia to India as the dash approaches. 3. Many birds living in polar regions dash to warmer region in winters. 4. The places near the equator are usually dash because near the equator sunrays fall dash. So fill up the blanks by selecting the correct option. For question number 17, A option is correct. Camel skin does not possess a sweat gland. The Siberian crane migrates from Russia to India as the winter approaches. Okay. Many birds living in polar regions migrate to warmer regions in winter. The places near the equator are usually hotter vertically and because near the equator sunrays fall vertically. Okay. Question number 18. Read the given Venn diagram and select the correct statement regarding animals X, Y and Z. So for question number 18, option D is the correct. Okay, because statement 1 that Y can close its nostrils and remain underwater for long duration. X possesses glands near the eyes that help the body to get rid of excess salts. Next, blubber is present under the skin of X and Z, which protects them from cold. Next, X and Y are adapted to live in extremely cold climate of polar regions. And the last one, eyes of Z are protected by long curly eyelashes that helps to keep sand out. Okay. So option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Okay. Next is the question number 19. Read the given passage. The land near the equator is colder than the land away from it. Near the equator, sun's rays falls vertically. As the latitude increases, the rays become more and more slanting. Vertical rays spread over a larger land area than slanting rays. Also, they pass through a thicker layer of the atmosphere which absorbs a small part of their heat. Hence, the land near the equator gets heated up lesser by the sun than the land away from it. In a given time, some of the words have been there in the given passage. Select the incorrect statements regarding this. For question number 19, which is the correct answer? Option A is the correct answer, that the words colder and lesser need not to be replaced as they are clearly mentioned. For question number 20, which is the correct answer? Refer to the given flowchart and select the option which correctly identifies P, Q, R and S. Okay. So, for question number 20, which is the correct answer? Option A is the correct answer. That P for relative humidity, okay, which is measured by the hygrometer. Q for the wind speed, which is actually determined by the anemometer. R for the thermometer, which is measured by temperature. S for the rain gauge, which is actually used for the measuring the rain, okay, the amount of rain. So this is the basic things from this chapter. So in this chapter you are actually, from this chapter you got to know about the weather, about the climate, about the adaptations of the animals. So what is the basic uses or what is the basic function of the adaptation of animals. The basic functions of adaptations of animals, that actually animals has to adapt for each and every climate. It's not like that the polar bear can adapt this India's climate, okay, or the India's climate animal, that like the elephant, like the normal elephant, like Royal Bengal tiger, can adapt the polar region's climate. So actually different animals has their different strategy for the adaptation of climate. So according to the climatic zone, the animals distribution, the species distribution also will differ. Okay, so this is the basic things from this chapter. This is the basic things of this chapter. So I hope this video will help you a lot for your better understanding of this chapter and this practicing of these questions. So in our next class we will discuss the next chapter. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.